Focus, focus, focus. Many of you might have already heard. Focus is one of the most important keys when it comes to success. Research has proven that focus helps with clarity, perception, learning, along with a number of other things. Not being able to do this, then your thinking abilities cannot help you reach what you may define as success. Let's get into it. So what's going on, guys? It's T Rollins here with Be a Better You, always in hopes to inspire, motivate, and educate. Today, we're going to talk about focus, one of the main keys to success. Mind is like a muscle. In order for you to be able to focus, you have to strengthen your mind. In this video, I want to talk about some of the benefits of focusing, some of the exercises to help you focus, and also what you accomplish once you do focus. Before we get into that, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Also, leave a comment on future topics you would like for me to discuss. In my previous video on how to have better self-discipline, I talked about meditation being one of my personal favorites. Today, I want to give you some tips on how to help strengthen your mind in order for you to focus better. Now, before we are able to focus, we need to train the mind and exercise the mind. Here are some of my tips on how to do that. Now, tip number one is to exercise 10 to 20 minutes a day. This has the physical benefits along with other benefits that helps to focus and sharpen your mind. This also enhances creativity. Take, for example, when you're in a gym, you're working on arms, you're working on legs. You are zoning in on that body part. You are trying to make that body part better. And whether it's stronger, whether it's to get bigger, whether it's to lose fat around it, you are zoning in, you are focusing. If certain machines aren't available to you at that time, you go to another one, or you start thinking of creative ways to still attack that muscle. So exercise 10 to 20 minutes a day. Tip number two, be more social. Engage in more stimulating conversations. At times you want to put the phone down and go out there and meet with that person face to face. I'm not saying you can't have these powerful, meaningful, or stimulating conversations over the phone. No, but what I am saying is sometimes you get so much more just by being in front of the person. You learn so much more. You promote critical thinking. You get to see these emotions. You get to feel their energy. It's a less likely chance that you're going to be distracted by outside events or factors. You get to zone in and focus on this conversation with that person, especially if it's stimulating to your mind. So be more social. Tip number three would be to practice a hobby. In order for you to be a better you, you have to do something you love, something you enjoy, something you wouldn't mind doing in your spare time. Being overwhelmed with school or work or whatever the case may be sometimes take a toll on your creative side. And I know this for a fact because I'm also in school and I also work full time. So when I come home at times, I'm drained and I don't want to do anything. But by practicing this, I can enhance my intelligence, or you can enhance your intelligence. You become better at doing things. You'll learn a better process or even create a better process. So practice a hobby. Tip number four would be to listen to calming music. This goes hand in hand with meditation, but listening to soothing sounds can help the body to relax. Personally, I like to listen to the sounds of the ocean at times to get into that deeper zone and let go of the outside world and focus on myself. A coworker of mine, he also does the same thing. Sometimes it helps you to just decompress from the rest of the world. It's like a weight has lifted off your shoulders. Psych Central says that as music can absorb our attention, it acts as a distraction. At the same time, it helps to explore emotions. This means it can be a great aid to meditation, helping to prevent the mind from wandering. That's Psych Central. I will put that link in the description so you can read it on your own time. Let me know what you get back from that. Tip number five, probably one of my favorite tips, take a break. The mind is a muscle, so you have to let it rest. You have to let it breathe at times. Just like when you go to the gym and work out, you can't work that same muscle every day. You have to give it time to recover and heal. So take a break. This also goes hand in hand with the meditation and the listening to calming music. This all helps your mind to recover from the busy day and the constant the gears turning and thinking. Take a break. If anybody know me, they know I'm a fan of taking a breaks. I won't even interrupt you if you take your personal time to yourself. For example, one of my coworkers, sometimes he's just focused in on his work. I have to remind him, let's get up, let's go for a walk or something. Let's not overthink what we're doing. Take a break. This way you don't overlook things, you don't overanalyze things. Same thing with if somebody's eating their lunch. I call them, I say, hey, I need you for a second. And they say, oh, go ahead, I'm just eating, but go ahead. I'm like, no, this is not important. They could wait. Take that break. Enjoy yourself. Take your time to yourself. I'll always promote taking a break. Even when I was in the military, I never forget a Marine came up to me on my lunch. I promote taking a break so much, I probably came off a little rude, but I was like, well, he was like, hey, Corporal Rollins, I need you for a second. I was like, I'm on my lunch. I don't bother you on your lunch, don't bother me on my lunch. I know that's not the right way to go about it, but the whole thing here is to take a break. Take your break no matter whatever it is, whether you just want to eat lunch and, you know, think of other things outside of this hard work that you're doing, or if you just want to take your break to sit down and relax. Take a break. Tip number 6 would be to listen and learn, whether it's reading a book, or listening to a podcast, or watching a YouTube clip, or whatever the case may be. There's tons of information out there for you, whether you're curious about learning something new or something you want to do better. Just dedicate that time to learn about it. Listen and learn. But when you do this, do not just let it go in one ear and out the other ear. Try your best to retain that information. This helps with your personal growth. And after you do that, take your break, of course. Remember, the mind is a muscle. You have to let it relax and recover. So after you learn how to train and exercise your mind, you then understand how focus is one of the keys to success. You start to think outside the box more. Your creative side gets to going. This is where innovation happens. You start to, whether it's writing a business plan or making your business better, you start to network more. You become more social, so you want to surround your people by more successful people, people that know the information that you know, people that interest you, people that are into things that you would like to be in. Then this is where excitement happens. You now have a goal out there for the day. You have a task for the day, whether it's to complete 1 or 2, but you're focused on accomplishing these things. You begin to learn how to plan and prioritize. Along with understanding how focus is the key to success, you develop a tougher skin. You aren't easily broken by things people say or do. You understand that success doesn't happen overnight. You understand that you have to work towards these goals. And you also learn to accept constructive criticism. Now, we all know we're going to lose focus at times, but this is where we need to learn how to regain focus or learn how to gain focus. Some people are motivated by challenges, whether it's a personal challenge, whether it's somebody telling you you can't do something, whether it's a friendly challenge. I like to encourage it all because this helps you to learn how to focus. Once you're motivated about something, you're going to be dedicated to it and you're going to focus on it. That's why I promote this. Now, some of the benefits of focusing is the engagement, the reduce of stress, you're more controlled, and you start to understand yourself better. This is why focus is one of the most important keys to success. Once you're more in control of things, you feel like the world is yours. You feel like you can accomplish anything you set your mind to. And then once you understand yourself, that's when you are on your way to being a better you. Question of the day: what is your go-to method when you need to focus? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Also, click the little bell so you'll be notified anytime that I upload videos. Make sure to leave a comment below. Let me know what you think of this video and also future topics you would like for me to discuss.